So basically this video is about my first day of school experience. And I'm just going to share it with you because I know you all are curious because you've texted me and I haven't really given you really good answers because I'm kind of lazy really and I've had like homework and stuff to do. So this shall explain. Okay, so I'm going to run you through just like a basic day at my new school, which really is boring right now because we don't do anything. We just like sit there in class and listen to the rules for like 2 days straight. So I get to school in the morning. School starts at 7:30, which is really early. And so you want to get there like by 7:25 because, you know, it kind of takes like 5 minutes to get to class. So my first class is chemistry, and it's a normal class. It's not an AP or an honors, which kind of sucks because everyone in there I think is kind of stupid, but whatever. The teacher's really cool. Like, she's a cool person. I just don't know if she can teach. She like went to Africa this past summer and like taught kids English and like volunteered in like, you know, hut villages and whatever. And it's just like cool. And she like climbed Mount Kilimanjaro, whatever. And like she seems just like a cool person. I just don't know if she can teach. She seems a little like too nice, kind of. I don't know. I don't think it'll be a hard class because it's not AP or honors or anything. But it's stupid because I wanted to be in honors because I like science, but you're not allowed to unless you're in an honors math. And I'm like, that's not gonna work so well. That's good. I'll like just take AP if I actually like chemistry, you know? And then second period I have English, and the teacher's just like kind of quirky. She's a little weird, but I think she'll be good. She just seems kind of like a typical English teacher. I don't know. Similar to Miss Reese, but like I don't think she'll be quite as good. She's not mean. Like, no, she's really nice. And then she'll be like, does anyone have any input? And like no one raises their hand, and then she's like, okay, like, all right. She said she'll start calling on people once she knows our names though. Third period I have PE with all the freshmen, which is awesome, but not actually. So far we're doing nothing. Fun fact, my teacher is hearing impaired. That's cool. He's the football coach, and his name's Coach Zupke. He's cool. I mean, he seems funny. And then fourth period, I have honors Spanish. My teacher is, okay, this is going to be my favorite class. Like, I can tell you now, like, I'm not even, like, a huge fan of Spanish, but I think this will be really fun. Okay, the teacher, I swear to God, is practically, like, a stand-up comedian already. What more can you ask for? I mean, she's hilarious. And, I don't know, we do a lot of just, like, talking and, I don't know, like, fun stuff. Like, we sang a song today. Ooh. We sang a song today, and, like, we talk in groups a lot, and we get, like, separated into our, like, familias. Family, if you didn't know. So we get, like, separated into, like, groups of 4, like, little pods, and we have our, like, familia and whatever, and, like, we talk to them during, like, the discussions. Then I have lunch. So we have 4 classes and then lunch, which is kind of weird. But all the classes are an hour. With 7-minute passing periods, and then lunch is like 5th period, I guess you'd say. That's what they don't even call their classes periods, they call it hours. I'm still calling it a period, and they can get used to that. Yeah, so 6th period, I have APUSH, and that teacher makes me feel really uncomfortable, like, for him. Like, he's an awkward person. And it's just, like, I feel bad, like, sitting there watching him in front of the class because I can tell he's not comfortable up there. It's just a bad situation. But, I mean, maybe he'll get better, and this is, like, his first year teaching. But I'm, like, why do I always end up with the new teachers and the new counselors? Like, I want someone who knows what they're doing, who can, like, help me. Like, I understand everyone has to get there, but it still sucks. And then, 7th period, I have regular algebra 2, but they call it algebra 3-4, which scared the absolute poop out of me because they're like, oh, you're in algebra 3. I was like, what? Like, what's algebra 3? Like, I should not be there. I should be in algebra 2. They're like, no, based on, like, your test, you're in algebra 3. I was like, huh? Like, is that pre-calc? Because I don't need to be in pre-calc. And then it said like Spanish 5, 6, and I was like, okay, like, listen, no, I'm only in Spanish 3, like, sorry, my test should not put me in Spanish 5. And they're like, no, you're in Spanish 5 and Algebra 3, and I'm like, what? Like, that makes absolutely no sense, you know? But then she said that they do it by semester, so it's like, freshman year you take, like, Spanish 1, 2, sophomore year it's 3, 4, junior year it's 5, 6, so, like, they do everything on the semester schedule. So I was really confused, but I got that cleared up, and then I was just like, yeah, I totally knew what you were talking about the whole time, just testing you. And yeah, that was kind of embarrassing, but yeah, so everything seems pretty good so far. Oh, algebra, right? So algebra, I don't know, like, the teacher kind of scares me a little bit. He's, like, kind of fat and a little scary, but, like, I feel like he's one of those giant teddy bears inside, you know? Maybe you don't know, but I do, so that's okay. Yeah, oh my god, there's this kid in my Spanish class that's, like, identical to Quinn. Like, I swear he's, like, you know, the brother from another mother. But it's more like Quinn, like, reincarnated, minus the death thing. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. So it's basically like that, and they just act the same, like, say the same things, and, like, but all the teachers love them, but, and, like, think they're innocent. But in reality, they're the ones, like, screwing around with the rest of the people in the class, and it's just, like, no one ever gets mad at them because they're so cute. But yeah, so that's my day at public school, which is surprisingly boring and not as different as I thought it would be. Also, I forgot to mention this. You may be wondering if there are any, oh, I don't know, attractive people at my school. The answer to that question is yes, there definitely are. Let's just start off by saying 5% of the school's population is African American. There's only like 2% Asian. Like, nobody's Asian. And it's like 98% white. Like, woohoo, yay! So that's kind of boring. There's like a lot of blonde people, and I'm just like, oh, I could do without you. But not actually. Like, blonde people are cool too, but like, I haven't been looking like that much for like attractive people. I've been a little more focused on school, but there are definitely some there. Like, I've looked during lunch and I'm like, oh, you should stay in the cafeteria and like sit next to me. Like, you can sit on me for all I care, but like stay. Then they leave and they'll like have girlfriends, and I'm like, oh, my bad. I don't like talk to them because that'd be weird. It's like, oh, I'm new, will you be my boyfriend? Like, no. But there are definitely some attractive people. And then, I was going to say something else, but I forgot. Anyway, oh, I remember. Yeah, I definitely like York a lot better. I feel like it was definitely more of like a place for me, but I mean, this will do for 2 years. Like, I can handle this. I'm really sad that this video couldn't be funny, but honestly, I have no idea how to make my first day of school a Pinnacle hilarious at all. It was really incredibly boring, and we just sat there and listened to rules. Oh, I have a test on the rules. Did I already say that? I don't know, but I do. I love you guys, and I miss you, and you should all come visit me, like, as soon as possible, because I'm not really doing anything.